Oh, man, it's a great day. It's perfect. Oh, God, that music. This Keith right next to me. This must be the Golden State Media Concepts Entertainment Podcast, and I must be your host, Jordan.
Yes, you are.
And this must be my co-host.
I am Keith.
Wow, God. First guess. Hey, everybody. Welcome in.
Hey, welcome to our show, our podcast.
How are you feeling, Keith?
I'm great, man. It's a beautiful sunny day. Summer is upon us, and I'm happy.
Summer's upon us. Yes. Summer was coming. Now it's here.
Yes. Sun is shining.
Don't know what to look forward to anymore, Keith.
Oh, I don't know. There's always something, dude. Always.
Like this first news article?
Oh, yes.
Nice.
Nice segue, dude.
Thank you. Okay. So I'm going to read the first news? Okay, all right.
So,
yeah.
Director John Carney criticizes Keira Knightley's acting in the movie they did together called Begin Again. Basically, he stated that he's never going to work with supermodels again in his film. Yeah. So he was implying that she was a supermodel and that she didn't have any acting talent. Well, since that came out, and because, we live in a world of social media now.
Thank God.
He has performed a mea culpa. He has apologized for his remarks. Can you elaborate on that, Jordan?
Well, yeah. If we're going to say in a nutshell, he said something that criticized someone that we as a people love. And
Keira Knightley.
People reacted to that. Yeah. I mean, you like Keira Knightley, right?
Yeah, she's cool.
Okay, I'll buy that.
Yeah, she's cool.
I like Keira Knightley.
I liked her some things.
Yeah, she's not someone that we hate, right? We don't we don't go to sleep at night angry at Keira Knightley.
I love that you check with me to see if we hate this person, but no, we don't.
Just to make sure.
We don't hate Keira. Keira's cool. She's done her thing. So, he apologized for those comments, saying that he's not going to work with supermodel, ever again. But I'm like, you might need to apologize to supermodels too, because you're saying they can't act or something. What's going on?
I don't know.
I think you owe 2 apologies, dude. Keira Knightley and supermodels. Just saying.
Okay, so
because you make it sound like being a supermodel is a bad thing. I'm not a supermodel, but it's not a bad thing.
I don't know. Supermodel's not an actor, though. It's not like I'm saying I'm never going to get my brain surgeries done by a hot dog vendor again. Like, no offense to hot dog vendors, I love them, but
I know, but it's just like supermodels. They do a service too, man. They're doing their thing, making their money. So I'm not gonna hate on their game.
Yeah, no, but their game's not acting, so it's kind of like it's a.
Well, it kind of is though. They got to put those clothes on and walk down the aisle like they like them, even when they hate them.
I don't know if that's if you could say that's the big struggle as a supermodel.
Well, I mean, I'm sure they got other things they're going through, but just because they wear those clothes don't always mean they like what they're wearing. If you think about it.
Okay, so neither me or Keith, we both like Keira Knightley.
Yes.
Keith really likes supermodels. I like supermodels too. I do.
I didn't say I really like them. I'm just trying to be fair.
Yeah, you're fair.
I guess I'm defending the honor of supermodels. I never thought
Which is good. It's noble of you, Keith. Someone has to defend the supermodels. Yes. I'm glad you're here.
They don't have superpowers, not yet, but yeah,
Coming next week, a special sympathy episode on supermodels.
It just happened.
Yeah, it just happened. But, like I said, to sum up the story, someone said something that was offensive to someone else, and they said it in a format where everyone can say their comment and everyone can say that they didn't like it.
Yeah, but why are you saying someone? Say his name.
John Carney said something dumb about Keira Knightley.
And who is John Carney, Jordan? What has he done in the past?
Oh, John Carney. Well, you could say he's the Keira Knightley of directors. He made Begin Again, which was in 2013.
And that's the movie that Keira Knightley was in with him.
Yeah, that was the Keira Knightley movie. Okay. There was Once in 2007. And he has his upcoming movie right now, Sing Street, so...
Okay.
John Carney.
And mind you, when he casted Keira Knightley for that film, a lot of people probably went to see that film because she was in it. When directors, when they cast people, it's very strategic because they think about their audience, they think about who's going to watch this film, who they're going to pull, who they're going to reach, who that crowd is, who that demographic is. So, yeah. So he did the right thing by apologizing. I support him on that. Everybody doesn't admit when they're wrong. So, that was cool. And, hey, hopefully we'll see Keira Knightley do some more work soon. So
Yeah, and probably not with John Carney.
Well,
but
there it is.
at least now we can say it's probably mutual. So.
Well, there it is.
There it is. Yeah. So
I could dig it. So what else do we have on our entertainment news list today, Jordan?
Well, we also have a great story, or not so great. Well, it's a Calvin Harris and it's a Taylor Swift story. Calvin Harris and Taylor Swift, they broke up.
Feel so close to you right now. That's the Calvin Harris dude. That's what he's famous for. That song.
Yeah.
That's my
what is Taylor Swift famous for?
Bad Blood and all kinds of songs. Yes. Yeah, it amazes me that I know that. I actually like that video.
I like Taylor Swift. I'm a fan of Taylor Swift.
A lot of people are, man. Taylor Mania is going wild. It is.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say I'm on the Taylor train too.
Okay.
I don't know who I am.
You know
anymore.
what? I'm more of a fan of her after watching that commercial where she's on the treadmill and she's rapping to Future and Drake's Jumpman. That video was that commercial was awesome. I really enjoyed that.
I haven't seen that yet.
Oh, dude, you haven't seen that commercial?
No, it's an opportunity to like Taylor Swift more though.
Dude. You got to watch that commercial, man. And she made fun of herself. I love any celebrity that can make fun of themselves. So so she gets props. I love that. Yeah, she's rapping in the camera and running, and then
I'm gonna have to see that on the commercial break.
She falls on her face, and she keeps rapping. And
I love Taylor Swift, and I love opportunities that allow me to love Taylor Swift even more. And I don't know what's happening to me. I didn't really like Taylor Swift before, but
you're just happy she's broken up with that dude. That's all.
Maybe.
You think she's gonna call you or something? I don't know, man. That's possible, but I don't know. I don't know, dude. So,
don't be a hater. Haters are gonna hate. I'm gonna shake that off.
I'm not gonna say I haven't been called a hater before. I've been guilty sometimes. I'm not gonna lie.
I think by me a lot.
You're just like, just more ways to love Taylor Swift. Look at you gushing over there. You're funny, dude. And you made fun of me. Look at you.
Well, no shame.
But yeah, we found out they broke up, and then we didn't
Calvin
know why.
Harris, he ended it because he was intimidated by her success. That's what things are going on. Allegedly, that's why it happened.
So that's not cool, dude. So unfortunately, there's men out there who are threatened by successful women, and that's not cool.
And Calvin Harris is one of those people?
Allegedly sounds like it, so we'll see. I don't know. But you want your partner to be successful, man. It compliments you. It doesn't take away from you, so...
Well, people on the inside said it wasn't much of a shock. It doesn't seem like this is a big heartbreaking thing for anybody.
You never hear a man say that his girlfriend was intimidated by his success. But why is it that women have to deal with that crap, dude? I don't understand that one, man. That agitates me. So
Keith, save it for the Sympathy Supermodel podcast. I got to tell you, we're going to run short on time.
All right, it's all good.
I see what you mean, but neither me or Keith are intimidated by Taylor Swift's success.
Not at all. And Miss Taylor Swift, I encourage you to listen to the Far Side song called Other Fish. There's other fish in the sea, that is. There's other fish in the sea.
Okay.
So what else do we have?
Can I say...
Yes, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Do you think that there's going to be a song about Calvin Harris now?
You know what? Probably. I'm dying to hear that, too, actually.
I kind of do, too. That's
Especially
the first
if it makes her more money, it makes her more successful, more power to her.
You want to know why I get excited when Taylor Swift breaks up with somebody?
Why?
We might get a new song out of this, and it might be a really good one.
Hey.
We know Calvin Harris. I'm really excited to see.
Yeah.
This is going to be the opposite of You're So Vain because we know exactly what's happening.
I mean, did you have lunch with Calvin or something? Is he talking like he just hung out with him? He's like, dude,
we're not great friends. I didn't get a birthday wish from him.
Stuff, you feel me?
I'm kind of excited to see what the song. If there's going to be a song, I don't know if she's outgrown writing songs over exes or loves.
Well, no, probably not.
I hope not.
No, she should write songs about her experience. That's what makes her a great artist. So.
Yeah, it's really enjoyable.
Okay, but it's her opportunity. You are not required to. You're not obligated to. So
yeah, no, absolutely. Don't do it on our account.
Right, but if you do, we understand.
If the mood strikes,
we want to get credit for inspiration, though. Just saying. Shameless
Us
plug.
and Calvin Harris.
Yes. Go ahead. What's next on our entertainment news roster?
Well, Johnny Depp's doing stuff again.
The twists and turns of Johnny Depp and Amber Heard's divorce. Yeah. Oh man, it's like a bloody soap opera. I tell you.
I'm a bit bummed about it. It's a lot. It's Johnny Depp, maybe not a great guy. So the news report is that Johnny Depp's asking the judge to reject Amber Heard's claim for spousal support.
Now, mind you, they've only been married for a little over a year. So California is what
15 months, yeah.
Yeah, a community, property state, something like that. So she may get half of what he made, but it would only be for a year. But he's asking, no, I don't want you to have anything. Okay.
So that's going to be interesting.
So there's more to that story.
And we're going to get back to it. We've got to do the commercial break, and we're going to go cover Johnny Depp, and later we're going to cover a lot of things. I mean, we keep Amber Heard's side of the story. It's going to be really exciting.
Yes.
Until then, I'm going to have to go check out that Taylor Swift video, so we'll see you guys soon.
Right.
Are you looking for help for your fantasy football team? Check out the GSMC Fantasy Football Podcast. Get today's best advice on who to start, who to sit, even who you should draft. From sleeper picks to red-hot lineups, they got it all covered for you. That's GSMCpodcast.com/fantasy-football-podcast. We'll cover traditional leagues, dynasty, PPR, even IDP leagues. When you need fantasy help, there's just one show to hit up. Don't forget to like them on Facebook and follow them on Twitter. Visit GSMCpodcast.com for more info.
All right, great commercial.
Yeah, it was a good commercial. I liked it.
Exactly.
Very thought-provoking. So
Yes.
Now we're back, and we were just last talking about Amber Heard and Johnny Depp's upcoming recent divorce.
Yes.
Together.
Yes.
So now, we heard Johnny Depp here. He was asking the judge to go ahead and, reject Amber claims
For spousal support,
Yeah.
yes. Uh-huh.
So Amber claim she kind of has a side of the story where he's been doing this a lot, apparently. This isn't the first instance of...
Or doing what a lot?
The physical abuse thing.
Yes.
The hitting.
Yeah.
Can you say it out loud?
Well, you said doing this for it's for those listening.
Yeah, you're
what
right.
are you talking about?
I totally understand that. That's on me. But yeah, he... This is...
So there's some recent development in news?
Recent development in news. There were texts that were released between her and Stephen, where he's kind of apologizing for Johnny Depp on his behalf.
Who's Stephen?
Stephen is, I think it was just a Stephen. It's one Stephen.
I believe he's like his assistant at the time or something.
Yeah, no, I don't. He's not a famous Stephen. He's not Stephen.
No,
Curry.
but they're gonna want to know.
Yeah.
So
you wanna?
So can you read? So there's a caption of the. So there's a screenshot of the text. Looks like.
Yeah. So to get the basics here, it's Stephen apologizing for him on his behalf. It's a quote. I think he's just texted you. He's incredibly apologetic, and he knows he's done wrong. He wants to get better now, and he's been very explicit about that this morning. I feel like we're at a critical juncture. And Amber Heard's response, with no, different voice whatsoever. Yes, but I don't know how to be around him after what he did to me yesterday. I don't know if I can stay with him. So,
wow.
It just keeps going on like that.
What else does it say?
Well, at one point he says that he was appalled when I told him he kicked you. He cried. It was disgusting, and he knows it. I wasn't with him when he sent you the second text. He read it to me and said it was the wrong text to send. He then sent the third one and sat and cried again after on the bed. He's a little lost boy, and he needs all the help he can get. He is so very sorry, as he should be. And then last but not least, we have, he's done this many times before. Tokyo, the island, London, remember that? And I always stay away. Always believe he's going to get better. And then every 3 months or so, I'm in the same situation. So...
Yeah, not a good look for Mr. Johnny Depp at this time.
No, not at all.
Yeah, so when you read that and see that, yeah. So we'll see where this divorce lands, where it leads to next. It's quite a tale already. Like it's becoming, like I said, a soap opera. Just them separating.
Yeah, this is
or
terrible.
Divorcing.
And
So,
they're trying to turn it to he said, she said. I don't know what's going on. I really hate that this is happening, though. I mean, you liked Johnny Depp before, right?
Yeah, I did. But, this kind of stuff, It's not a good look, man. It's not a good look.
Yeah. Like of Johnny Depp just kind of decreasing.
Well, yeah, it's not looking good. And then his daughter gets on social media and talks about how great of a father that he is, and he's a nice, likable person. And she uses an Instagram picture of her as a little baby girl and him walking her. So, it looks like she's sticking up for her father, which is rightfully so. Of course, you're going to stick up for your dad. That's fine. And then I believe the mother of his children, Vanessa Paradis, made a statement too about she never had that kind of problem with him. But it's, but at the same time, they're not the ones getting divorced from him, and it's a different situation. Oh yeah, it's a bit of a mess. She filed the divorce papers, like you said before, last week, 3 days after his mom died. So it's
it was terrible timing.
Yeah, so
I don't want these to be true because I like Johnny Depp, but I'm very prepared to for this to be the truth, because you get a lot of your heroes. It's really hard to have a hero or someone to look up to that's a celebrity, because as we've seen from recent history, there's been a lot of tear down on.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
I think there's a couple names that everyone kind of immediately jumps to that you've looked to for your whole life. So
it's been a surreal year already. So
if we can learn anything from Johnny Depp, from Bill Cosby, from anybody, I think the important thing is. Pick your heroes wisely. Make them firemen. Make them doctors. Don't look up to an actor or a musician, because it's just going to hurt you in the end.
Ouch.
Yeah.
So, entertainment is for entertainment. Entertainment is for entertainment.
Entertainment is for entertainment, but let your heroes be firemen. That's all I've got to say about it.
But now the policemen are going to be like, how come they can't be heroes of policemen,
Okay. Well,
why they got to be firemen only,
Whatever profession.
Such an instigator, Jordan.
Even if it's a hot dog vendor. Whatever doesn't seem like they're going to be terrible people.
Okay.
So it's just not good right now for the Depp fans.
Yeah. I was trying not to mention Bill Cosby's name, but you brought him up anyway. So.
I think we were both mouthing his name.
Well, we were doing just fine, but it's all
you're right. You're right. It's his fault, though. Okay, so
there you go again.
There I go again. So we've got other news that's not related to Johnny Depp or Bill Cosby. You want to take this one? It's Sonic Youth.
Yes. So. For those of you who don't know, Sonic Youth they were a great American rock and roll band from the 90s, and possibly late 80s too. Punk, grunge, alternative, all those things. They influenced Nirvana. Thurston Moore, the lead guitarist and former co-founder of Sonic Youth, has written a new song for Bernie Sanders in his campaign. So Bernie Sanders has a lot of people, especially a lot of young people, backing him now. So, he's really made a voice for himself, and apparently it reached out to Thurston Moore. So Bernie Sanders is now being linked with Sonic Youth and rock and roll. So good for him. I definitely want to hear the song.
Yeah, the song is Feel It in Your Guts.
Okay.
So it's a 12-string acoustic.
Okay.
It's got excerpts of Bernie Sanders' speeches. So it's
wow. So I want to hear that to see if it rocks.
I do too. I'm really excited, and I love that. Even if someone doesn't like Bernie Sanders, he's a pretty cool underdog. I'm really enjoying this whole story.
I think it's cool whether you like him or not. Don't you want to hear the song? I do.
Yeah.
I'm just curious. If they want to do songs about the other politicians running for the presidency, I'm down to hear all those songs too.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get a Chop and Screwed song, or
Mac
or a trap
has
song.
A Donald Trump.
Yes, he does.
So if you are in the mood,
I forgot about that. Yeah, he does.
I'd never forget about that.
We weren't even planning on talking about that, but yep, you're right, he does.
Yeah. So if you want to listen to a song about Bernie Sanders, we have Sonic Youth. Yeah. If you want to listen to a song about Donald Trump, we have Mac Miller.
Right. So technically speaking, I'm sorry, it's Thurston Moore who was in Sonic Youth. Sonic Youth is no more. So.
Yeah.
But yes.
No more youth.
Yeah. So right on. So what else do you have for me, sir?
I'm glad you asked. We do have actually one really exciting piece of news.
Oh, I can't wait. Please tell me.
All right. You ready for this?
I'm ready. I'm holding on.
Justin Timberlake does not live in Las Vegas.
Oh, so that's the story about him having a new residency where he's going to do Las Vegas shows. You know, Britney Spears did it for a while. Celine Dion has done it. So they try to get, certain artists like to do a residency in Vegas, so they become a part of the touring kingdom that is Las Vegas. So that was the rumor that Justin Timberlake was going to book a residency in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
But as we found out, is that rumor true or not true?
Nope, it is definitely not true. He is not living in Las Vegas. He's just not doing it. No.
Well, it's not about Jordan. It's not about living in Las Vegas. When they say residency, they're talking about doing music.
He's
gigs.
not doing that either.
Okay.
He's not living there. He's got nothing to do with Las Vegas. Do not bring up the city of Las Vegas when you're talking to Justin Timberlake.
See, now you make it sound like he doesn't like Las Vegas.
He
there
hates
you go
it.
again. No,
you
don't know that. No, he doesn't.
All right, hold on. I mean, allegedly, Justin Timberlake hates Las Vegas.
No.
You've heard it here first, guys.
No. He's not doing a musical residency, at least not yet. But now that the idea has been mentioned, maybe he will. Ironically, you never know. So
in Tokyo or Hong Kong or somewhere.
But to our knowledge, he's still making films and making music. So he's got a thriving acting career at this time. So
And we're both pro Justin Timberlake, and I hate to risk it. I'm also pro Las Vegas, so
why
I hope these things do come together at some point.
He's such an instigator, dude.
I wouldn't say I look up to him because I'm trying to be mindful, but I really do like Justin Timberlake. So.
Okay, all right.
We can just put these two things together.
Yes.
So, would you go see a show with him? Would you make that drive? Would you go see Las Vegas? Or that boat plane ride?
I would not go to see Justin Timberlake in Las Vegas. If I go to Las Vegas, it's not going to be to see that show.
No.
I would have gone there to see Prince or Fishbone, not Justin Timberlake.
What about Britney Spears?
Out of curiosity once, sure.
Okay, so you would see Britney Spears before you'd see Justin Timberlake.
Yeah. So, I mean, I do want to see Justin Timberlake. I just don't want to see him in Vegas. Britney already did Vegas, so I like to see the Vegas show that she already did. Justin, come down to the Bay Area. We'll check you out. Yeah.
Bay Area. Okay. That was my next question. So,
yes.
Well, we have a commercial break coming up. It's going to be a great commercial break, better than the last, or just as good. And when we come back, we'll be talking about Ben Affleck and Miss Jennifer Gardner. So,
all right on.
See you guys soon.
Check out the show that's built on the MMA. From the UFC to extreme cage fighting, they got the fights covered. Check out the GSMC MMA podcast. Get the latest news on past or upcoming fights. Join us as we talk to and about some of the biggest names in the MMA, past, present, and future. When it's the fight game, there's just one show to check out. GSMCpodcast.com/MMA-podcast. Don't forget to like them on Facebook and follow them on Twitter. Visit GSMCpodcast.com for more info.
Welcome back to the Golden State Media Concepts podcast, the entertainment podcast, with your good host, Jordan and Keith.
Keith and Jordan.
All right. Okay, Keith.
So you were talking about Mr.
Jordan and Keith.
You were telling me about something's going on with Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner?
Something's going on with I almost said Jennifer Affleck.
All right, yeah. It's Jennifer. Yeah, go ahead.
Did we just make a celebrity name?
I think so.
Well, hopefully it's going to be relevant because right now it seems like they're getting close to getting back together. That's the rumors going on.
Right. So one
Jennifer's coming back.
One is reconciling. Welcome to the balance of life.
The balance of celebrity life, right? This is
true. It's probably a lot different than regular life. But go ahead.
No, they're just like us. That's what everyone stresses. They're just people.
This is true.
Yeah.
That's what I've been told.
They're people that may be getting reconciliation. They might be getting back together.
Okay.
So, they were divorced because that's what people
they're supposed
that
to
are
be
married
filing,
do.
But I don't know if they finished filing. So.
Yeah. So they didn't file. We talked about this where They were close to getting filed, and they were going to do it, but for months now they haven't finalized.
That was
the
Patrick Dempsey and his wife. This is a different couple, but I hear what you're saying.
They really are just people. It is just a circle of love and divorce.
Right. So what's going on with them? So why have we been told?
Patrick Dempsey and Ben Affleck are different people. Okay. Well,
yeah.
This is news to me.
One's Batman, one's not.
Okay.
Just saying.
Okay, all right. Well, we're fine. I can't just laugh for 2 minutes.
Well, a big difference between Patrick McDreamy and Batman. Although some people might think that Ben Affleck's McDreamy too. Who knows? But
yeah, I'd say so. I mean, he's Batman. You don't get Batman by being ugly. This
is true.
Yeah,
this is true. Okay.
Okay.
We'll go there. That's fine.
All right, we went there. So. Ben Affleck, attractive. Jennifer Gardner, reconciliation. So we, it looks like they're kind of like, heading together. They were apparently going to Paris for a mini vacation, and they recently went to Italy as a family.
Okay, and why were they in Italy? What's going on with that?
They're not just like people. Make
up your mind, dude.
They go to nice countries.
Aliens in Italy? What's going on?
Well, they're going to.
What's with you, dude?
I think it was.
So Ben Affleck is filming Justice League Part 1.
Yeah, that was the part of it.
In Europe. Yeah. Okay.
So think of them as people, connect with them then, and then disconnect because they film great movies in European countries.
Well, he's also a good director and a good actor. So
Ben Affleck?
Yeah, it's not his first rodeo. And Jennifer Garner is famous for Alias TV series that used to air on ABC. Excellent show. She was a spy who could be anybody.
But is that like really the Jennifer Garner? Show. Like that's the thing
that was that's
I'm not
what
saying
made her. That was a dope show. Look, Alias was the bomb. Jennifer Garner did an excellent job on that TV show. I used to love that show.
Okay.
She was a spy. That's what got her known. She met Ben Affleck, though, when they did Daredevil.
Yeah.
Movie.
And then they were together ever since.
Yeah.
Until they weren't together, but now they might be together ever since. So.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, I hope so. They're nice. And we just came up with Bennifer, so.
Yeah, Bennifer.
I really like it.
It might have been used before, but even so, we're going to use it again. I don't know.
We allegedly came up with Bennifer.
Oh, I like that.
Right? I love. We can throw allegedly and say anything.
I know, right?
Allegedly, none of this is real. We made it all up.
I allegedly ate that apple pie yesterday. So.
What apple pie, Keith?
Man, you just got to go with it.
Okay,
man.
I'm sorry. Yesterday was my birthday.
Shameless plug. Yes. Happy birthday, Jordan.
Thank you, Keith. I'm going to bring that up in 4 other podcasts.
Having a cake in the office wasn't enough for you.
Absolutely not. I wanted to get that shout out. Thank you.
No, happy birthday, bro.
Appreciate it. Well, it was yesterday, but yes. Okay. So, Daniel Craig.
I contacted you yesterday. I did,
and I don't remember you saying it, but it's fine. It's fine, Keith. We're good. So
what about Daniel Craig, Mr. James Bond, who's no more?
We're just work friends, apparently. Daniel Craig is starring in the new Showtime tragic comedy Purity. So
okay. What's that about? Tragic comedy? I've heard of dramedy, but now we got tragic comedy? That sounds depressing.
Well, they said that the show is it's a morally complex story of youthful idealism, extreme loyalty, and cold-blooded murder.
Okay, so it might be good.
Yeah.
But why say it's a tragic comedy? It doesn't sound like anything's funny about it, but we'll check it out. Showtime, they're cutting edge. They got Ray Donovan. They got some other Dexter was the bomb. So if that's I believe that's going to be Daniel Craig's first U.S. television appearance.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
It's based off of a novel by the same name by Jonathan Franzen. So if you guys actually just want to see the spoilers and just kind of get everything what it's about, just check out Jonathan Franzen's Purity. So
all right, so Daniel Craig on
I'm excited. Are you going to watch it?
I'll check it out. I'll check out the first episode. Showtime's my jam.
You're a pretty big Craig fan, right?
No, not really.
Craig is Owen.
No, although before he did James Bond, he did a film called Layer Cake, and that was an excellent film, so I did enjoy that. So he's got the chops. I'll check this out, though. Out of curiosity, sure, I'll support it.
It actually, Showtime. So the guy who produced it, he also did Ex Machina and Grand Budapest Hotel and Captain Phillips. So
all right, so yeah,
that's exciting. Yeah, there's some credentials. We should all be in good faith that this is going to be very watchable.
Yes,
and that this isn't going to just bore us.
So we'll see what tragic comedy is all about. tune in later. So in that regard, what else we got going on?
Well, this one's what I'm really excited about.
Me too. It's so important. You have to hear about this.
Rob Kardashian.
Yes.
And Black China.
Yes.
They're going to get their own E-series. Rob and China.
Wow. Well, there it is. It was just a matter of time. It was inevitable. I mean, he's a Kardashian. This is a part of the reality TV empire, and trust me, they do have one. So
yeah, no, it goes without saying. I don't have to.
Why shouldn't Rob get on?
You.
Why shouldn't he get on it? I mean, everybody else is having their fun. More power to you, Rob. You've been underrated for a while, so we're rooting for you and Black China. Hey, enjoy yourselves. So it's going to be focused on your relationship and their upcoming baby. Yeah, this is all. Yeah.
You think that he was underrated for a while?
Well, yeah. I mean, it was all about the girls. So he's the only boy in that family. I mean, he's the male heir Kardashian.
Yeah. So
he's the only son. So
he's the only son. Yeah.
Yeah.
He would get the kingdom if this was a Game of Thrones kind of situation.
Yes, he would.
Yeah.
Winter is coming. But yeah.
But is he now overrated because he has a TV show?
Well, not yet. He just let it start first, bro.
Yeah, all right.
Let it start.
Okay.
let it do the show first.
Well, there's going to be a special in the show, and the special is going to be about the birth of their baby. So,
well, that's cool. Hey,
we can launch that. That sounds like fun, right?
Yes, definitely.
I'm not.
Are you stunned? Are you shocked?
I shouldn't have any opinions until after this happens, right?
Exactly. Let's watch the show first and see. Let's watch the first episode.
Are you excited about it at least? Can you tell me that?
I'm not excited.
Well, there we go. I think that's all I wanted to hear. I'm not alone. Okay.
I'm curious. I am curious, though. I'm not going to front like I'm not curious. So,
Rob and China sounds like a bad sitcom, if I can be honest with you.
Give it a chance, man. Give it a chance. Yeah, give it a chance, dude.
Yeah, no, all right. I'm going to give it a chance, Keith, and
all right.
I'll be happy if I like it. Because I don't like not liking things. I like liking things. So if it's,
I agree. Like I said, we're all curious.
Yeah.
Like I said, why shouldn't he get his own show? His sisters have had theirs. So,
but why?
Nowhere to go but up from here.
I can disagree with that completely. I can put money that there's a way to keep going down, but
well, yeah, maybe. So, but hey, give it a chance. Like I said, let's check out Rob and China and see what they're up to. So, more power to them. I'll check out the first episode easily.
Yeah, and I'll definitely see the special about the baby thing.
Yeah,
I'm a fan of babies.
Babies are cool.
Babies are cool.
Definitely, I agree.
They're cute, yeah. So, but we're about to have to wrap up right here. If we want to go ahead and talk about kind of what we learned today, Keith.
What did we learn today?
Well, some people get divorced.
And some reconcile?
Some reconcile. Okay. Actually, a couple reconcile. And Patrick Dempsey and Ben Affleck are two different people entirely.
This is correct.
So that's what we've learned. And I guess with that wraps up our show.
Once again, thanks again for tuning in to the Golden State Media Concepts Entertainment Podcast. You can catch us, you can like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, check us out at gsmcpodcast.com. I am Keith.
I'm Jordan. Also, listen to us on iTunes, don't it?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
I think
you're right. Listen to us on iTunes
Listen to us on iTunes, definitely.
He's right.
There's so many ways to access us. So
exactly. So thanks again for listening, and we'll see you somewhere out in space.
See you guys somewhere out in space, everybody.
Stop that.
All right. That was the last time I swear.
Get your own.